stuff situated. LB, what's up, LB? Bronze, what up, Bronze? Welcome in. What's up, y'all? B Dubs, what up, B Dubs? Sassy, what's up, Sassy? What's going on, Aisha? Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today? Happy Friday to you and everybody. I'm well, Vanessa. I can't complain. Appreciate everybody for pulling up to the function. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Hold on, let me get my stuff together. Hold on, chat. So today, what's going on, Kelly? What up, Kelly? What's going on? Double tap the screen. Yes. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. So I want to talk about something today, right? I wanna actually have a conversation, with y'all today about something. And it's something it's like I feel like I've been getting a lot lately. You feel me? And it's like I don't know how to take it sometimes. It's like a good thing, but it's a bad thing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm reading the chat off my other phones because it's a lot going on over here. But shout outs to everybody sending the gifts. I appreciate y'all. What up, JGP? What's going on? What's going on? Precious is in the building. What's up, Precious? Welcome in. Welcome in. So it was a few people that had asked me. They was like, like Stash, how is your channel not bigger yet? Like, how is like I don't know, like how they just asked, like, how is your channel not bigger? We feel like your channel should be bigger than where it's at. And at times it's like I don't like I take it as a compliment, but then I start questioning myself sometimes as well, like, hold on, like, am I not doing enough? You feel me? Like it's like people look at me, they be like, nah, Stash, like your content is dope, but your channel ain't where it should be. Like that, I don't. It's a weird situation, right? So, and I'm getting on here and I'm talking about it because these are things that I just be thinking about in my mind. I'm gonna tap in with y'all in the chat in a minute, but I be thinking about this journey in my mind, and it brings me back to my whole purpose of everything. You feel me? Like, why is it I do everything I do, and you know, why is it the way I am? You feel me? Because one thing I do understand is like I can't control the algorithm. You feel me? One thing I understand is I can't control the algorithm, but what I can control is, you know, how I go out there and how I grind. Shout outs to B Dubs. I appreciate you for sending the gifts. You know what I mean? So I'll be like, okay, cool. If the algorithm is not gonna work and push me out, the way I feel like they should or the way other people feel like they should, how is it I could go out there and make it happen myself? So I sit here and I think, and it all plays a part into like, my whole brand and how I connect with my people. Shout out to my man B Dubs. I appreciate you, my good brother. Um, Connecting, building. You feel me? I know, like y'all already understand. One of the biggest things on this channel for me is connecting and building with the people. You feel what I'm saying? And it's multiple different reasons why I do that. You feel me? One is because I understand how hard it is to grow on this platform starting out. Stash, change your profile to a white woman. I'm weak. Nah, I'm weak. What's going on, crew? Shout outs to my man B Dubs. Appreciate you. So, damn, Kelly, you threw me off. Kelly threw me off. So, damn, Kelly, he threw me. Yo, Kelly just threw me off. Al Jones said, R. Kelly, hold on. See, y'all trolling. I don't know what y'all doing. What's going on, Shay Shay? Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you pulling up to the function. Oh yeah, okay, I remember. So like one thing I do remember is how hard it felt to like, you know, meet people and grow on a channel as somebody that's new. So I always told myself, I said when I get the chance and I get the opportunity to be able to help people grow and meet new people, I'm gonna do that. You feel me? But also on the flip side of the coin, it's like I gotta go that extra mile because if I don't go out there and make it happen, you feel me? YouTube ain't gonna do it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. Like that's the question. That's the answer to the question of people asking like, "Yo, Stash, why is it your channel not bigger than what it is?" You feel what I'm saying? It's not the fact that, and honestly, I don't feel like it's the fact that my content is bad. You feel me? I just feel like, you know, as my friend would say, it's not my time yet. Like they didn't push me out to the YouTube sphere. You know what I'm saying? Um, Real odds. What up, bro? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm sorry if I'm missing y'all comments. Shout outs to everybody who's sending the gifts. I definitely appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was something that was definitely on my mind. And I always told myself, I said, yo, only thing I need is somebody like the opportunity. Like I feel like I have enough faith in my content to like, you know, if somebody was to not know me and they was to come to my channel for the first time, it's something that they would, you feel me, appreciate. You know what I mean? Like it's something that they would resonate with, appreciate, you know, rock with. You feel what I'm saying? So this is one of the reasons why I also be saying like, I have to measure my success by time. You feel me? Because I mentioned this last night as well. I said, you know, like I created my channel March 8th, 2025, right? And on March 8th, 2025, if somebody would have told me, who in the chat right now, let's say real odds, right? You feel me? I'm gonna say real odds. Let's say March 8th, 2025, real odds would have been like, yo, Stash, on March 8th, 2026, you're gonna be fully monetized, you're gonna have an amazing community, and you're gonna you know, have over like 2,000 subs or whatever the case may be. Me personally, I would have been like, real odds, get the fuck out of here. You feel what I'm saying? But you feel me? Because of the work that I felt like I put in throughout the months, I didn't feel it. What pause. I didn't feel it while I was doing it. Like, you know what I mean? Even, you know, I'd be talking to my friend, I'd be like, yo, I felt like I was in 1,000 subs forever. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, god damn. You know what I mean? But as I look back and I think, I'm like, yo, Stash, you only been on here for a year. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to give yourself time. So, you know, and this is something I want to say to everybody in the chat as well. Shout outs to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry. I'm gonna read y'all comments in a minute. If you are a content creator and you trying to make something happen, you feel me? Everything takes time. You feel me? And my advice to y'all is to always have a plan, always have a goal, always work towards something. You feel me? Like when I first started, I always had something I was working towards. And this is the crazy thing about why I appreciate my people so much, because throughout these months, right, y'all kept me on my toes. You feel me? You ever heard the saying of you are who you're around, right? So like social media, YouTube, a lot of people on here, y'all are the people that I was around. So I'm watching everybody, you feel me, gain their subs. I'm watching everybody get monetized. I'm watching everybody grow. And it's putting me in, it made me get into a space where it's like, I gotta go hard. You feel me? I can't afford to be left behind. You feel what I'm saying? It pushed me to be the type of person to be like, yo, if this is person, and I love all y'all know how I rock with y'all, you feel me? But I always had that thing of like, if this person is doing this, I got to do this. And there's so many people that inspire me to become better. Like it's certain people in the community that do certain things that I look at, I'd be like, yo, that's a fire idea. But how can I make it my own and no shade, make it better? You feel me? But it was from being inspired. It was from like seeing people like y'all do what it is y'all do. Like when I first came on here, I didn't believe I was gonna get monetized as quick as I did. But because I seen so many other people doing it, that was around me within the space, I was like, nah, what's going on, Evelyn? Welcome in. I appreciate you pulling up to the function. When I'm seeing everybody doing it, I'm like, nah, like, you feel me? I definitely could make this happen. You feel me? Like, let me read the comments a little bit. All right. Shout outs to B Dubs. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Exactly, Stash, and we appreciate you. Oh, so I appreciate you, Sassy. Probably tomorrow. Let me see. All right, everybody talking. Everyone like and subscribe to his channel. Double tap the screen. Appreciate you, Larita. Is this your first time here? Hold on, let me tap in. Let me see who Larita is. Give me a second, chat. Shout outs to Larita. Who cares if our channels are bigger or not? It shouldn't matter to them as long as we are teaching, reaching the people and who are supposed to hold on, my fault. Who cares if our channels are big or not? It shouldn't matter to them. Long as we are teaching, reaching the people and who we are supposed to resonate with. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. And that's why I always say, like, shout outs to Shay for the floating heart. I appreciate you. That's why I always say, like, you know what I mean? It's one thing when you, like, how can I say this? Like, if you growing on here, it's like, you're supposed to grow, but at the same time, it's like, what impact are you leaving on the people? This is why I say things like, I said, if I had I'm going to say, not say the opportunity, I'm going to say if YouTube was to, like, push me out, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like it's going to be people that's going to resonate with what it is I do. And I feel like a big part of that is like the things that I do outside of, like, you know, the YouTube space. Like I would be at work some nights, because y'all know I work overnights, right? And I'll be at work and I won't even be on YouTube, but I'll be like practicing certain things with my camera. Like I'll be learning how to like color grade or, you know, shoot certain angles and make the content that I want to create look better. You feel? I won't even be on YouTube. I'm basically just practicing my craft. You feel what I'm saying? That way, when I do pull up to the function and I do upload, it's like, yo, like this shit is fire. You feel me? Because I do want to give people something to appreciate, resonate with, and be like, you know what I mean? Nah, Stash is official. You feel what I'm saying? Shout outs to B Dubs again for the 100. I appreciate you. But yeah, it be those type of situations that be making me feel like sometimes, like, am I doing something wrong? Because it's that space of like, am I doing something wrong? But that's the doubt that be creeping up in my mind. But then when I snap myself back into reality, and I be like, nah, you not. You just got to remember your goal. You got to remember what it is you're doing. You feel me? It's a reason why you so big on, you know, going out there and meeting people yourself and connecting with people yourself and creating the type of content you create. And it's a reason why I tell myself, like, don't measure your success by, you feel me, numbers. You feel me? Measure it by time. You feel me? Because as long as you be consistent and you know your purpose and you know your path, you feel me? You're gonna get to where you need to get to. You feel what I'm saying? So shout outs to my man Popcorn. Love Angels, welcome back. John, what up, John? Welcome in. Appreciate you pulling up to the function. I made it to the function. Yeah, shout outs to my man John. But tell me in the chat, y'all. Like I feel like I was rambling a lot just now. How y'all feel about what it is I'm saying? Talk to me. Um, hopefully, shout outs to Jelly Bean. I was just talking a lot, y'all. So if I missed y'all comments, I'm sorry. I'm trying to skim through the comments to see if anybody said anything. What's going on? Welcome in. What's going on, Soleil? Yeah, I commented on your post, Miguel. Honorable. Shout outs to Precious. What's up, Precious? Welcome in. Welcome in. What's going on, Yolanda? Appreciate you pulling up to the function. Shout outs to Yolanda for the floating hearts. Precious for the 100. I appreciate it. But yeah, so that's basically where I be at with it. Like, and I felt like it was important for me to get on this live and speak about that because I don't ever want people to feel like, you know, shout outs to y'all for completing the goal. I appreciate y'all. Hold on, I got it. Let me reset it. Thank you, y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I seen my man Stogie pull up to the function. What's going on, Stogie McFoley? I'm lit like a bogey, but bitch, I ain't smoking a cig. Now, even like it's so crazy, right? And I want to let y'all know this, right? If y'all don't know, Stogie McFoley, that's my brother right there. That's my best friend. I knew him since I was a kid. You feel me? I always tell y'all we grew up together. We was in a music boy band as kids. You feel me? He would tell you like, even in real life, and this is why it's important for like, I love when people that like shows up to my live that know me personally, because it's like they could vouch. Like, ever since even I was a kid, I always had that mindset of like being better. I remember, right? Like we had a show, right? We had a show, and one of our members, one of our members in the group, because it was four of us. It was me, my man Stogie McFoley. That's the person that's in the chat. Shout outs to my man DJ Mari. Hold on, let me get my DJ Mari. That's yo. What's going on? Ty hit you up and told you I was live or something. DJ Mari, that's my DJ. That was the person who was DJing for me when I was rapping or whatever. So make sure y'all tap in with him and Stogie McFoley. But I remember when we had a show one time, right? And it was four of us in a group. It was me, my man Ed, my man Ant, and then it was Ty, right? So we had this show coming up, and my man Ant would come to practice late all the fucking time. Like that shit used to piss me off. Now remind you, I'm mad young. Like we 15, 16 years old. So, you know, as kids, like my son is 14. So I'm my son age at this time, right? And I was so like serious about the craft and what it is I do ever since a young kid. Like my young ass, I would tell my friend, I'm like, yo, because you late, you not performing. You can't practice. And he would get tight. He'd be like, nigga, like what? I'm like, nah, bro. You kicked out of the group because you late. You feel me? But I look back at that shit now, right? And it just goes to show like the way I am and how I always was so serious about anything or whatever it is I do. Like, so now even, you know, me being a content creator and me feeling like, yo, like this is the lane, this is the pocket I'm in. When I sit down and I be like taking what I do serious, it's like only thing I need is that push. Like once I get that push, I truly feel like, you know what I mean, it's something people is going to take away from what it is I'm doing. Yo, C Life, what up, C Life? What's going on the boss way? Welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate you pulling up to the function. Did I mention cats here yet? Nah, not mention. What's going on, DJ Mari? And this is just to go to show, like, right? It's a lot of content creators in the chat. If y'all ain't do so already, make sure y'all tap the like button. I appreciate y'all. It's a lot of content creators in the chat. I say all this to say, find your purpose. You feel me? Find your purpose. You feel me? Find a way to resonate with people. You know what I mean? Find a way to connect and make people pause, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Make people feel. You feel me? It's important because like we can't expect people to we can't expect people to just show up because they like us. You feel me? We gotta what as content creators, as people that's, you know, influencers or whatever the case, we have to figure out a way like what are we giving back? You feel me? What are we giving back? And that's another reason, like everybody in this chat, even when I look at this chat, right? I feel proud of the blues, the mods, because everybody in the chat, shout outs to my man B Dub for sending the 100s. I appreciate you. Everybody in the chat, right? I can honestly say, and I say this all the time too, I went out and I connected with personally. Like I'm familiar with I'm familiar with who Jelly Bean is. I'm familiar with who Latoya is. I'm familiar with Amir. I'm familiar with John. I'm familiar with Sassy. You feel me? I'm familiar with Fun. I'm familiar with C Life. I'm familiar with Al. You feel me? Like I'm familiar with Epi Epi. You feel me? Like all these people, like go out there and make it happen. Don't depend on, you feel me, the algorithm all the time. Like the algorithm is the algorithm. That's gonna do its job. You feel me? But it starts with us. It starts with you as content creators, because I only could imagine, like it goes back to that question of when these people ask me like, yo, Stash, how is your channel not bigger than what it is, right? And I'm saying, bro, it's gonna come. You feel me? But when it comes, that shit is gonna hit so fucking hard, because I'm like my goal, like I measure, like even like I tell my homegirl this all the time, right? I'm like, yo, I don't want 1,000 subs right now. I want 100 people in my chat. You feel me? Because I know how I operate. I'm like, yo, if I could get 100 blues in my chat, that just goes to show the amount of work that I put in to go out and meet these people. You feel me? And I know for a fact the work behind going out and connecting with these people, like it's gonna play a big part too. Like when a lot of y'all, I'm sure, shout outs to my girl Trisha Nicole. When a lot of y'all come to my channel, right, and y'all see what I got going on, yeah, y'all fuck with me. Y'all, yeah, Stash is cool or whatever the case may be is. But I dare somebody to be like, Stash content is trash. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah, it's not. That's not the case. You feel what I'm saying? So I say all that to say this, right? Always have a goal. Always have a plan, and don't. And I'm telling y'all this too, because who said I'm gonna put one of the persons on blast that said it, right? And I love you, bro. But Uno was one of the motherfuckers that told me this shit, right? Uno, and it's nothing bad. You feel me? Shout outs to my brother Uno. But Uno was like, yo, Stash, I don't understand how your channel ain't bigger than what it is. You feel me? Like they playing with you right now. And I take that as a compliment, because it's like, you know, he one of the people I feel like he look at my channel in a certain way. He's basically saying like, nigga, your shit is too good to not be on a higher level, right? But at the same time, like, it also goes back to asking me that question, like, if I didn't have the mindset of how I think, I would have been like, yo, maybe maybe I'm doing something wrong. You feel what I'm saying? Because why the hell my shit is not going out there? But what I do is, and I'm just dropping gems right now, what I do is I identify with the problem. I'm like, okay, cool. YouTube is not pushing me out the way I expected to push me out. So what is it I could do to do this shit myself? You feel me? And one of the ways I go out there, shout outs to B Dubs for sending up 100. Appreciate you, bro. One of the things I do is like, all right, bet. I have this saying, I'm like, F the algorithm. I'm gonna create my own algorithm. You feel me? I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna meet people, and I'm gonna fucking, it's gonna be 100 by next year. By next year, you feel me? And God willing, if y'all still, you know, going strong and still taking YouTube serious. Because one thing I want y'all to understand too, like with time, I also understand with time on this platform, things do change. You feel me? Like people could be going hard on YouTube for a few months, and then in the next few months they'll disappear. You feel what I'm saying? So even with that, like I also keep that in mind too, where it's like I can't stop. You feel me? Because if I stop going out there and working and connecting, it may be a time where it's 23 people in here right now. Let's say 15 of y'all motherfuckers be like, I don't want to be on YouTube no more. You feel me? That'd probably fuck up my whole shit. You feel me? So now I gotta be like, nah, I can't stop. You feel me? I gotta keep going. The grind don't never stop. So always just keep in mind where it's like if it's something you can't control, you gotta go out there and make that shit happen yourself. Um, Let me see what everybody's saying. My fault, y'all. Ain't nothing like the function. Welcome to the motherfucking vibe, John. And the funny thing is this too, right? Like I want to just take this time out and say thank y'all too. I appreciate y'all. You feel me? Because y'all keep this shit going. You feel me? Like it's so many things that I've learned throughout these months. Like I've been in people chats where it's crazy. Like I've been in people chats early on where the host would be like, they don't want nobody talking to nobody but them. You feel me? Like, don't wait, hold on. What you doing talking to this person and all that? And early on, me just seeing that, I was like, yo, don't let me pull up to the function with my own community in the chat. You feel me? That was one of the things when I seen that early on, I'm like, I'm not doing that. You feel me? What I'm gonna do is I want everybody to know each other because I use that analogy of like, we family. You feel what I'm saying? And it's nothing better than pulling up to a function when you know everybody. Like, not only you know everybody, you got an opportunity to probably meet some new people as well. You know what I mean? Shout outs to my man, John Singleton. That's why he was like, yo, ain't nothing like the vibe. You feel me? Because people, y'all connect. You feel me? It's always good energy. You feel me? And one thing we don't do over here is tolerate disrespect. You feel me? We motivate, we upbring. You feel me? Like, even last night a situation where I know it's people in the community that don't see eye to eye, right? But this being, you know, my house, me being a host, I know my people. I know the people that support me. So one thing I'm not going to do is tolerate nobody disrespecting nobody. You feel me? This is why I always stand on business when it comes to like people getting out of line, especially if it's in my chat. You feel me? Like I'm like, I let it be known, like, listen, we not talking negative about nobody. There's none of that. You feel me? Over here, we going to respect each other. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the whole part of like just building the community, like building a community and building a group of people. Like basically, I want to create a space where it's safe, and to even go back into the safe space. Like it's so much things that be going on in my mind. I see the chat. I'm sorry, y'all, but it's just so much on my mind right now. Like even like I really be sitting. When I say I be in my mind a lot, I really be analyzing, sitting in my mind, thinking. You feel me? I understand that everybody on here is not content creators. You feel me? So for on me being the type of person I am, I'm like, okay, cool. How can I make pause? How can I satisfy the content creators outside of me just being me? Like I know people gonna enjoy the vibe. They're gonna enjoy what it is I do. Shout outs to Trisha Nicole for the $4.99 super chat. I appreciate you. She said, Cash fam, we in the house. I got the key. You already know that. But I understand everybody is not content creators. So how can they come in here, enjoy themselves, and, you know, also benefit? You feel me? So as far as with the content creators, I'm like, okay, cool. Not only I'm going to try my best to entertain y'all, but I'm also understanding that as a content creator, you trying to grow. You feel me? I'm aware of the people that's in my chat. So I'm like, yo, connect, build, grow your channel. You feel what I'm saying? We family here. You feel me? You never know, the person you connect with might know somebody else that may be a fan of you. You feel what I'm saying? It's things like that. But then on the other hand, I also understand that everybody is not content creators. So how can I satisfy the people that's not content creators? You feel me? And when I think about that, it's creating a space, creating that safe space of, you know, me just being stern, like, yo, we respect, y'all. Understand, like, because sometimes, like, people come to the chat, they just want to talk. They just want to vibe. They want to be in an environment where the energy is fresh. You feel me? It's good. There's no negative energy. I've been in chats where motherfuckers be wilding. going crazy. You feel what I'm saying? And I be looking back, I be like, nah, I refuse to let my chat be like that. You feel what I'm saying? So everything on YouTube is like behind the scenes. This is one thing, even as far as with me, is one thing with just being a content creator because you stash like no funny shit. I feel like I wear so many different hats because I think about so many different things. You feel me? Like I sat here like within the 30 minutes, I done told y'all, right? I'm like, yo, I sit down and I'm as a content creator, I'm sitting here and I'm thinking like, what is it I could do to make my content better? You feel me? We on YouTube. You feel me? Content is half of the job. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like I'm thinking like, yo, what is it I could do to stand out, make my content good, but also make people feel like they not wasting their time, and how can they resonate? You feel me? Even with that, it's like I thought about it. I'm like, even though I know how important average view duration is, I'm also aware that a lot of people, and this is the flip side of the coin, right? I'm also aware that a lot of people on here that supports me are other content creators. You feel me? So with that being said, I'd be like, okay, cool. Cause I'm a content creator myself, and I tell people all the time, I'm like, yo, I be doing so much. I didn't come on here to watch content. I came on here to create, build connections, and you feel me? I like watching lives. I like engaging with people. You feel what I'm saying? But ultimately, my goal, it's people on here that is that, but I'm not a viewer. You feel me? So I look at myself, but then I also look at other people. I'm like, if I'm a content creator that think that way, I'm sure it's other content creators that think that way as well. So in my content, how can I satisfy them in that space? That goes into the space of me now creating, you know, the cinematic vlogs that's 1 or 2 minutes. You feel me? Because I know for a fact, like, this is what's gonna satisfy this group of people. You feel me? Pause, see life. Pause. See life is in here talking about pause. You feel me? But it's different aspects of everything that I be doing, like as far as with creating the shorter content for the people that's in the community, or creating a safe space in the lives for people that's not content creators, or creating a space for content creators that pull up to the live but are content creators. You feel what I'm saying? It's just the mind of just me thinking about so many different things, and also me having to deal with. I guess this is why people be like, yo, Stash, how is it your channel not bigger than where it should be, right? Listen, this is gonna, like, I'm confident in myself where it's like, I know that shit is gonna pull up. And like I said earlier, when that shit do happen, it's gonna be lit. You feel me? And the fact that this is what's so real about my content creators, yo. Like, it's gonna be a time when I stop doing like, my mods is gonna forever be mods. What's going on, Chip? Shout outs to my brother Chip. The people that's mods right now, y'all gonna forever be mods. I'm not gonna ever be on no shit where I'm taking that away, right? But it's gonna be a time when that shit do hit. Like, let's say it get crazy, you feel me? And y'all gonna have access to that too. This is my way of even taking my people with me. Now I understand everybody can't go. You feel me? But the people that's hungry and the people that understand certain shit, you feel me? They gonna find a way to make it happen. Cause I know myself. Let one of my peoples that I'm a mod in go crazy. You feel me? And there's people in I'm gonna go in that shit, and I'm gonna take the wrench to the moon. You feel me? Now it's gonna be crazy. And it all goes back to that space of, I know motherfuckers is gonna fuck with me, because not only do I give a good vibe, you feel me, but my motherfucking content is fire. You feel me? It all falls back to the people and the product that you make and the content that you making. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, let me tap in with the chat. I'll be my fourth chat, like, when my mind be going, I be having so much on my mind. It's crazy. Hold on, let me give y'all some time. Everybody can't go, Stag. That's a fact, Lashana. That's a fact. Sassy, I appreciate the love for real. I believe Mother God and Father God gonna bless me. Amen to that. Chip saying, what's up to everybody? Latoya saying, facts. I'm gonna take you with me, little bro. You my son. You my son. You know what I'm saying? And look, And this is another thing, right? And I'm not trolling, right? This is, yeah, I'm not even on no trolling type of time. Real talk, right? I'm gonna bring up two people. It's two different people. Shout outs to my brother C Life, and then shout outs to my bro Al B. I don't know if my man Al is still in the chat, right? And I mentioned this to Al in his chat the other day, right? When I first got on here, like when I first started doing live streams and stuff like that, you feel me? Like it was hard for me to get 5 people in my chat. You feel what I'm saying? It was hard for me to it was just hard for me. Like it wasn't people pulling up to the function early on in my YouTube journey. You feel me? So it's like shout out to my man Al. Like when I went to his live and I seen, mad people pulled up to his live and he just started going live. That shit made me feel good because I'm like, yo, like this shit is fire. Like, and it comes from the work that we all put in. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's not just me. You feel me? It's so many channels that I've went through and I connected with people through other people's channels, such as Lashana Success. I always give Lashana her flowers because when I first started, she was one of them people where she will always tell us like, yo, leave a comment after the video. You feel me? After the live, make sure y'all connect. These are things that she will always tell us. Shout outs to Chip Low. You feel me? Like Chip will have everybody pull up to the function and we all have mods and connect. By these people doing these type of things, right, it opens the door for people that's not even here yet. So, for example, I'm gonna use Al for an example, right? It's somebody that Al is gonna meet. You feel me? That didn't even create their channel yet. That didn't even pull up to the function. You feel me? That's gonna be able to benefit off the work that we all did, including you, Al. You feel me? Same with C Life. I met C Life through Trisha Nicole channel, right? C Life didn't even have, he couldn't even go live, I don't think, yet. He didn't even have 50 or 100 subs. You feel what I'm saying? I remember he told Trisha, he was like, I'm about to quit this shit. Like, it's quiet. You feel me? But to see how successful he's got over the time within the short span of time. Look, C Life said 13 subs. We met C Life, and he came like, it was Trisha first. And then when he came from Trisha, he came to me. You feel me? But he had 13 motherfucking subs. This motherfucker almost about to pass me in subs. Now I gotta hear him trolling like, yo, I'm about to pass you, nigga. Motherfucker. I'm fucking with you. I said I was gonna troll this chat. But I say all that to say, like, it comes off of the work that us as a community built together. You feel what I'm saying? Shout outs to, for me, Are You Locked In? You feel what I'm saying? Like, as much as people may, have their feelings about, the community and the group, is something that came from that, at least for me, because that's my core. That's where I came from. You feel what I'm saying? So almost everybody in that motherfucking group got monetized. And we not going to sit here and act like getting monetized is some easy thing to do here on YouTube. You feel me? Like, come on, y'all. Like, y'all know it is not easy. Like, YouTube is probably one of the hardest platforms to get fucking monetized on. But the fact that we had a community of people behind us just pulling up to the chats, you feel me? Just pulling up. Even if motherfuckers didn't even really like a motherfucking content. You feel me? They pulled up and got them watch hours. You feel what I'm saying? Shout outs to my man Aubrey from pulling up to the function. Happy Fly Day, bro. Check out the new Fly Nation song on my channel, bro. Let me know what you think. I definitely will. I'll let you know after I get off live, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But it's something we all got from that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, off of the strength of like the people early on, we able to help new people come in. You feel me? We able to build connections with new people. You feel me? I always say, if it wasn't for Kiss from Jay, I wouldn't have met a lot of y'all, because Kiss from Jay was my very first YouTube subscriber on here. You feel me? And I remember talking to her, and she's telling me, you got to get out here in these YouTube streets. And at that time, I always say, I'm like, what the fuck is the YouTube streets? What is that? You feel what I'm saying? She like, you got to go on these people chats. You got to go talk to them. And at the time, I'm like, I don't want to talk to these people. What the fuck am I talking to these people? I don't know these people. You feel what I'm saying? But as I got into the groove of things, and I'm like, I started getting on the app, and I started just getting to know y'all and vibing with y'all and understanding certain things. It made me appreciate y'all more. Where it's like, hold on, this person is funny. You feel me? Like, this motherfucker talks slow as shit, but he's funny as fuck. You feel me? This motherfucker, dude, dumb shit, but he's cool as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? And the energy of what we all had built together as a community, I'm not gonna lie, that's what kept me on a motherfucking platform. It was the energy that people brought. It wasn't the fact that you feel me, and in the beginning, I'm saying as far as with the beginning, it wasn't the fact that, you feel me, I just wanted to become this YouTuber. It was the people that I was meeting. Like, it was times where I would be bored. Like, I'm in my crib or I'm at work and I'm bored as fuck. And I'm like, hold on, let me go live. Let me see if Trisha Nicole is live. Let me go see if Kiss from Jay is live. You feel what I'm saying? Let me tap in, because it was nothing else to fucking do. But the more I kept doing that, the more I got to know y'all, the more I learned to appreciate y'all. And then it just opened my mind to, like, okay, different things. Like, yeah, this is it showed me that YouTube is like a social network. You feel me? I never, like, from the outside, like, a person that's not a YouTuber like that, they wouldn't understand this. You feel me? Like, before I got onto this shit, I used to just come on YouTube to just search videos and shit like that. Like, it was never to it was never to do this shit. Like, I'd be like, how to do this, or, you know, how to cook this. But it was never to, like, really just be on YouTube like this. And there's a lot of people out there that still don't understand this is what it is. You feel me? But it's things like that, yo. So I just wanted to take this time out to say, one, I appreciate all y'all. You feel me? Because without the energy that y'all brought, you feel me, without the inspiration that y'all gave me, without, like, y'all pushed me in a way where y'all don't even see it. Like, y'all pushed me to think different, like, think outside the box, think, all right, how can I do this better? You feel me? Just by watching what it is y'all do. You feel me? And even them questions of, Stash, how is your channel not bigger than what it is? You feel me? I sit there and I think, I'm like, this is why I put plans in place, where it's like, why, Stash? Like, why is your channel not big as what people think it is, right? And unfortunately, I come to the conclusion that that's something I just can't control. You feel me? I can't control how YouTube pushes me out. You feel me? I can't control what it is YouTube does. But what I can control is me going out there and creating my own algorithm, building my own relationships. And the more I feel like I do that, the stronger I feel like I will become. Because it's like, imagine it being 100 motherfuckers in here and we all know what the fuck is going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like, God damn, this nigga, I already go in people chats and be like, if you don't know Stash, you bugging the fuck out. Like, everybody knows Stash. Like, but it's just, I be thinking, like, once I get to that plateau, it's gonna be lit. You feel me? That shout outs to my man Aaron, Reactivated. Yeah, I was watching your video last night too, man. Good job on that. You were saying something as far as what you about to just put out regular videos. That video about you being a dad, bro, that's not regular. That shit is real. You feel me? I'm a single dad myself, so that shit resonated with me on a whole nother level. I didn't comment because I was at work, you feel me? But I definitely checked it out. Keep up the good job, man, and shout outs to my man Aaron, Reactivated. Rodney said, Stash out here making speeches when we already know what the vibes are. Don't worry about the size of your channel. It's gonna come when it comes. Pause. In due time. Nah, facts, Rodney. Nah, you know, like, I get it, but it's just still, you feel me? Like, it's things that be on my mind sometimes, and it's when that question is getting asked to me by multiple different people, you feel me? A part of me start getting a little doubtful, you feel me? Like, a part of me be like, damn, wait, shout outs to Miss Annabelle. What's going on, Miss Annabelle? Thank you for the 100. A part of me start being doubtful and being like, wait, am I doing something wrong? Like, this is when I start looking at hashtags and all. Like, hold on, you feel me? Maybe my description is not right. Maybe my thumbnail is not right. Maybe my content ain't good enough. You feel me? But I can't get in that fucking loop. I gotta continue to remind myself, like, yo, time, bro. Like, and it always goes back to March 8th, 2025. Because when I think about March 8th, 2025, I would have not never thought I would be here where I'm at today. And that shit is like, from what we see, it's only been a little bit over a year. And to see like what's going on within this short, that's not a long time. Within that short expanded time, imagine if I keep doing what it is I'm doing for the next year, next 2 years, where this would be. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. My fault, y'all. My fault. Every day, you and Trisha inspire me to go forward with my You should, Aisha. You definitely should. And plus, you have a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? Shout outs to my man Chris. Don't let it get brother. Don't let it get to you. I'm not. You feel me? Because this is why I'm happy. Like, the reason why I don't ever get into that space is because I always remind myself what my purpose is, what my goal is, why I'm doing what it is I'm doing. You feel me? Measuring my success by time. Appreciate. Shout outs to my man Aubrey for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you, my good brother. I'm so caught up in my mind. I'm missing super chats, but thank you, brother. I appreciate you. W chat in the chat for my guy Aubrey. But it's like, this is why I be like, I'm so happy I have things in place where it's like, Stash, remember where you started. You know what I mean? Look at where you at now. Look at how people rock with you. You feel me? Time. You feel me? Time. You know what I'm saying? That's the best thing I could say. Self-reflection will make you question yourself. This page is doing what it needs to do. Thank you, Rodney. And I'm not going to lie. Shout outs to my man Rodney, too. Like, earlier I mentioned a thing of, like, you know, knowing your people. You feel me? Respecting your people and understanding that everybody is not going to see eye to eye. But one thing we going to know what to do is to respect each other. You feel what I'm saying? And despite of what anybody may say about any one of y'all in this motherfucking chat, it would never make me look at anybody differently. You feel me? I understand that it's going to be times people don't see eye to eye. You feel me? But one thing, if you here at the vibe, if you here at the vibe, you're not talking crazy about nobody. You're going to respect, the people that's in this chat, because that's my family. You feel me? These are the people that supports me. You feel me? So even with that, you know what I mean? Just creating a space where everybody feels safe, even if people don't see eye to eye. You know what I mean? Shout outs to my man Father and Son. I'm still Wildlife. I'm still calling you Father and Son, because like it's gonna take me a minute to get your new name right. Happy Friday, Brother Stash. My 39th birthday today. Spent it at the cabin in the woods watching birds of prey and deers with my son. Blessed day. Much love to you, family, and amazing chat. God bless. Yo, shout outs to you. Happy birthday. And I hope you are having an amazing day, my good brother. You really do deserve it. Rodney, you've been on YouTube. You've been on YouTube Creator for 7 months. I feel like until you've posted 400 videos in your current format, you got to chill out. Every channel that I look at as successful has at least 350. Yo, Aaron, it's one of your... Hold on, let me see if I could find one of the comments that you left. Like, you left a comment under one of my videos that sat so well with me. Like, I love that shit. You feel me? Let me see if I can find it. Damn, I'm going to post it in my community tab, but that shit resonated so well. I'm like, shout outs to Aaron, bro. Facts. Just act like you are going for monetization again. That's a fact. That's a fact. Your channel is big, sir. I don't know, Trisha. My channel is where it needs to be. It's not a big channel, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's where it needs to be. You know what I mean? Shout outs to my girl, Trisha Nicole. You on here motivating and inspire. I don't know if you being funny or you being serious. You know what I'm saying? Cali, yeah, since August 2nd, 2025. Chazzy said right. My boy, shout outs to my man Uno, W Aubrey. Rod, what you do on your channel? Bless up, brother Aubrey. All right, let me skim through this. I can't read all these, but I'm gonna skim through it, y'all. Um, Hope you're having a wonderful day, bro. Thank you for the blessings, of course. Um, we love you, Stash, and we who we are because of you. Don't ever forget that. Quit being so prideful and accept how awesome you are. Listen, it's always like it's my friend always tell me this too. She'd be like, you don't know how to accept like compliments. Like I appreciate it, but I be like, I don't know. Sometimes it do be hard for me to accept compliments. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm a church girl, so I'm going to tell you to be anxious to be anxious for nothing. When God gives you a vision, He gives you provision. I love that, Ninja. I'm being serious. Okay. Shout outs to Trisha Nicole. What's up, James? Welcome in. Shout out Stash. I'm gonna keep it cool, twin. Don't get me started, bro. James, how you doing? Stop the cat. What y'all talking about? Thank you so much. Right. Many blessings to y'all. I love y'all too. Chill. Um, Sea Life. What I told you about that, Sea Life. Yeah. Yeah, I told you about that modesty ish, son. Yo, Al, you always do, but I can't help it. I can't help it, bro. Like, and I tell my friend this all. I'm like, it don't matter how much success I get or wherever. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be like this. You feel what I'm saying? It's always gonna be this. Shout outs to my bro Rodney for the 199 super chat. Quit being humble, pop your ish sometime. Yo, I know. I'm not, you know why? Listen, shout outs to Rodney. You know why I'm not gonna ever get to that point unless the only way I can see myself popping my ish is if I'm popping my ish with my people that I pop my ish with. You feel me? But one thing is like when this is a wide situation. Pause. Everybody is not going to be happy for you. You feel me? And sometimes like when you come off like popping your ish and stuff like that, you also got to consider how people feel. You feel me? I know a lot of y'all be like, it don't matter how people feel. You doing, listen, it always matters about how people feel. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it could be a person that's working extremely hard to get to where you getting. You feel what I'm saying? And then you is over there popping your ish, and that can make a person feel, smaller. You feel me? And we don't ever want to make a person feel smaller. You feel me? It's a feeling where it is what it is. You know what I mean? So I always say, like, even from the beginning, like when I the things that I've learned over time of just being on this platform, you know what I mean, how I'm gonna run my channel, how I'm gonna control my chat, you feel me, how I'm gonna, you know, put myself out there. I'm always thinking about the people, you feel me? I'm always thinking about the people. You feel what I'm saying? Um I'm popping my ish all 2020. So listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. You feel me? Pop your ish. But I'm saying as far as with Stash is always gonna come off humble. You feel me? I'm always gonna come off, you feel me, Stash. The closest y'all know, like I pop my cause y'all if y'all know me, y'all know like it be times I be in people chats, I be trolling, I be cutting up. But these is with people that I know could take it. You feel what I'm saying? Not everybody could take you, popping your ish, pause. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, just be mindful, you know what I mean? Because you never know where that person may be at down the line or whatever the case. It's always something. You feel me? I had somebody on here that I considered a friend. You feel me? Like that was my motherfucking bro. You feel me? And I feel like I didn't even pop my ish, you feel me? I just celebrated. And I felt like, you feel me, that made that person feel some type of way. You feel me? And it is what it is. But just moving forward, I understand like, yo, just stay humble. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Stogie said, chill, gang. Yo, and Stogie, like, listen, Stogie he know what's up. You feel me? But it's not just about me. You feel me? Like, I feel like a big part of the reason why, people rock with me so much is because of who I am. Because of me being humble, because me motivating, because me helping, because me inspiring. You know what I mean? It's people, y'all know, you feel me? So y'all will probably be proud of me if, when things go off. But it's people that don't know me yet. Like, let's say if I get on this chat right now and I'm popping my shit, you feel me? And I'm talking my talk, you feel me? It's somebody that probably didn't necessarily, that don't know who I am, but see me on here popping my ish and be like, this nigga mad arrogant. You feel me? I don't want to connect with this motherfucker, but they don't know, like, I'm just celebrating with my people. You feel me? I'm just celebrating with my people. You know what I mean? That's their problem. They have to pull themselves up out that rug. That's a fact. That's a big fact. I agree. You feel me? Stogie said you came a long way, gang. Yo, listen, it is what it is. Yo, Stogie, bro. Because nigga, like, I'm one of the most competitive. I'm gonna talk my shit. Y'all in here, right? So, Stogie, let me see. There's somebody in here named Stogie McFoley, right? I have so many funny stories with this dude, bro. Like, what? Nah, we gonna leave that for another time. But it's like, it's real. I love being in your chat, Brother Stash. You're genuine, authentic, and down to earth. Great guy. I always feel safe and welcome in your chat. You got awesome people in here too. Bless up, everyone. Shout outs to father and son. And that's the vibe. You feel me? That's the vibes. Like, that's what it is. That's what it's all about. You feel me? When people, it's probably somebody that's going to pull up to the function in 10 more seconds that never saw me before and be like, nah, this dude, like, this dude is giving good vibes, giving good energy, and want to connect with me just off of this. You feel me? And this is the importance of live, too. I'm going to tell you. Y'all just gave me something else to talk about, right? The importance of live. You only get one shot at a first impression. You feel me? You only get one shot at a first impression. You know what I mean? And before anything, before the content, before whatever, for the most part, for me, I felt like people connected with me through live in real time. They met me first by going live. Then after that, they went to my content. You feel what I'm saying? This is what this shit is about. You know what I mean? You are in competition with yourself, not anybody else. I can't argue with that. Nah, Stash, tell us a story. Stogie said, go ahead. Nah, because that's it's gonna change the whole vibe. I'm gonna talk about that on another live stream. I'm the only one that can post stuff for the family. That's specialty right there. Now I'm on my business too. Shout outs to Miguel. Calisthenics, it's great to talk to you, a great guy. Thank you, right? My boy Stash. What up, Taylor? Welcome in. Appreciate you pulling up to the function. You know what I'm saying? We've been on here for 58 minutes. I'm going to be, y'all know I only do 2 hours. 1 hour lives. You feel me? So we got 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Shout outs to my man DJ Mari. Mari, you still in the motherfucking building? Nah, I'm gonna save that for another live. You feel me? I'm gonna save that for another live. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all, so if y'all didn't take anything away from this this live stream, you know what I mean? I just want y'all to know, like, we not competing with each other. You feel me? Keep doing what it is you do. You feel me? Just my advice is, while you doing what it is you doing, have a plan, have a goal. You know what I mean? Understand what's going on. You know what I mean? And we gonna take this shit to the top. And we also building, and you notice I'm saying we, because it's not just me. You feel me? We are all building a foundation for the people that have not pulled up to the function yet. You feel me? Like, not for nothing, when I first started and we was all you locked in the beginning of the shit, I would have never thought what I was doing would be able to help somebody like LB, or be able to help somebody like Sea Life, you know what I mean? Or be able to help as many people as we did grow their channel just by doing what it is we did in the beginning of our journey. You feel me? What we do now counts. What we do now matters. You feel me? Even though it may seem like we doing things for us and our channel and what it is we doing, it's people that didn't pull up to the function that's gonna possibly benefit off of the work that we putting in right now. You feel what I'm saying? So keep grinding. You feel me? Don't let nobody tell you, you feel me, nothing negative, because you know what type of time you want. You feel me? And we gonna make it happen. So again, I appreciate y'all for listening to me ramble for an hour straight. Y'all are crazy. I'm telling y'all are crazy for hearing me motherfucking talk for an hour fucking straight. Y'all are crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. You know what I mean? And I'll see y'all again when I pull back up to the motherfucking function. Shout outs to my man Stogie. Shout outs to my man DJ Mari. You know what I mean? Shout outs to everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? And I'll see y'all later. Deuces.